Hello guys, you are welcome to Edge on the Charts, and in today's video I'm going to be guiding you step by step on how you can use the Trendline tool to make a lot of money from the market. Now the Trendline strategy is not the regular strategy. It's not just connecting lines or connecting trends from trend to trend, not like this. The trend line tool is to identify valid market structure with candlestick psychology. If you watch my last video, I've explained what market structure is and what candlestick psychology is, and how you can be able to use the trend line tool to identify this valid market structure using the candlestick psychology for you to be able to buy and sell in the market. And that's the strategy we have been using throughout the week from Monday to Friday. We have been using this strategy to make a lot of money. Even since last week, that's the strategy we have been using. And if you pay attention to this video, you are going to understand what I'm going to be demonstrating to you using this trend line strategy that I'm going to be showing you. So if this is your first time visiting my YouTube channel, you are welcome to Edge on the Chart. And in this video, I would like you to subscribe to our channel, turn on the bell notification so that whenever we post new videos, you can be able to be alerted and be able to watch the video to replicate whatever you learn from the video in your next trade. Now this is for educational purpose only. I won't be wasting much time, so let's dive into the video properly. Right guys, so if you watch my last video, you understand how we took this trade that you are seeing over here. I explained it in the last video, and that is exactly what happened, and that's how we made profit on that on Monday night when the Asia session opened. So the trend line tool is for us to identify valid market structure. So let me demonstrate it to you. Now if you look at these candles over here, you can see that this is a trend of a red candle. All you have to do is to take your trend line tool and mark this valid trend of red candles over here. And once you mark it, that is your bearish trend. So as you can see, the market was going down, so this is a bearish trend. And as you can see, there are series of green candles over here, and I explained what weak candle and strong candle is in my last video. If you've not watched the video, I recommend you watch that video so that you can able to understand what we are going to be doing in this video today. So this is a series of red candle, and that gave us a bearish trend over here. Let me just keep that there. That gave us a bearish trend over here, as you can see. And the next candle formation here is green, a strong candle, but the next one that came in was red, so it automatically continued the bearish trend. And these are all weak green candles, and they are not up to 5. If they are up to 5, that means we would have identified it with candlestick psychology that it is a trend. But since it's not up to 5 weak candles, then this is not a valid bullish trend. A valid bullish trend is a trend that has a strong candle and series of weak candles, or strong candles throughout. Like this bearish trend, you can see that the candles are strong, weak, 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 weak. So we have one valid strong candle and series of weak candle. That's why it is a valid trend. So as you can see, this is how it all went down, and you can see this is where it stopped. All these green candles you are seeing here, they are all weak candles, so these are not valid trend. it means that the bearish trend continued to this position, and that's why we identified the bearish trend to this position where a strong green candle commenced. So the next thing is for us to pick this trend line tool over here and identify where the bullish candle started from. Strong bullish candle and series of weak candle, and it stopped here. So that's it. Then the next is to also identify a bearish candle. The bearish trend continued. These are all weak green candles, so it continued down. It continued down and it continued to this position over here. Now let me explain. This is a valid market structure. So as you can see, this is a lower high. This is a lower high over here. It's a structure, and as you can see, the market formed a lower low and broke past this, and broke past the lower high and lower low. So and broke past this structure. You see here, the lower low structure, it broke past it and came down to this position. That was how we know that this is a bearish setup. All we have to do is to sell at this position as at 12:45 in the Nigeria time. So this is when we entered this trade. All we did was just to set our sell limit at this position because this is a valid structure. It means price will go up to retest this position and come down, and that was how we entered our first position over here. So price went up, bullish trend up, and you can see there are strong valid candles, and it broke down, and that was how we made 100 pips from this trade on Monday. So this is our first trade. Second trade, we took one in Asia session, then we took one during the London session stroke New York opening, and that was how we made 100 pips from the trade. So you can see how we have used the Trendline Tool to identify the valid market structure using candlestick psychology, and that gave us our entry position where we made profit from the market. It's as simple as this. This is the strategy. So if you pay close attention to what I just explained, you can go back and listen to it again. You can be able to use this strategy to make money from the market every day. And there's a link in the description of this video and in the comment section. You can click on that link to join our Telegram channel where we'll be dropping our signals as well, so that you can get them for free. You don't have to pay for it. You get them for free, and you also make money using the signals that I will be dropping in the market. So as you can see, this is a bearish trend. It continued and continued to this position. Now when it continued position, remember this is during the London, this is the New York closing time. So you can see that this is another structure. It broke this structure again, and this is a lower high it formed over here again. You can see this is a lower high it formed over here again. Now when it broke this structure, what we did was that we entered another position. I just set a sell limit. This is during the night. I set a sell limit over here. As you can see, when the bullish trend continued, it went up and broke this structure up, and that gave us a loss here. So like I explained, the market will not always give you profit. There are times you also make losses from the market. No strategy is 100%, but if you can get a profitable strategy that makes you profit more than your loss, then that is a valid edge. So that was how we lost this trade in the night, exactly 8:15. That was when we set a sell limit over here, but it broke past it and went up. So once it broke past it, this other structure over here was what we use to make another money, to recover our money from the market, because it's still a valid structure. So when the bullish trend continued to this position, you can see that with our sell limit that we set here, it came true for us, and that was why we were able to recover our loss, and it gave us 100 pips from that trade. And that was how the sell limit continued, the bearish trend continued to this position. And this is now on Tuesday, in the 9th. It continued to this position, and it's just then it continued bullish trend again. As you can see, continued bullish trend to this position over here. Now, how did we make profit from this position over here? We made profit from this position because of the valid trend. Remember, this is also a valid trend. The first break of structure is also a valid trend from on Monday over here. So at exactly 9:15, when the market got to this position, we entered the sell position, and that was how we were able to make profit from the market, as you can see. So the market continued bearish again and got to this position, and it went up again. Now the market went up again to this position over here. So as you can see, this gave us another valid market structure. This gave us another valid market structure over here. And as you can see, price broke this structure and immediately broke up. It broke the structure back again. It reversed immediately again, and that gave us another structure over here. As you can see, a bearish structure over here, and also immediately it went up again. Now, if you look at what is going on over here, the market has turned bullish, turned to a bullish trend over here. This is a valid structure over here. Then this is also a valid structure over here. So as you can see, when the market broke this structure up, we entered a buy position over here. So when the market came back, the trend came back, a valid bearish trend came back to retest this position, then that was how we entered we entered our buy, and we made 100 pips from that trade on Tuesday. So you can see the way we are using the trendline tool to identify valid market structure. Now this is what led to the break of structure. It's also a valid structure over here. This is what led to the break of structure. Now, and that continued a bearish trend till on Tuesday, on Wednesday. As you can see, we're identifying the valid trends over here. Continued till Wednesday. I'm just identifying the valid trend over here. This is how we are using the trend line tool to identify valid trend. I've explained it in my last video and even in the beginning of this video. So this is okay. This is it. So this is on Wednesday. This is on Wednesday. On Wednesday, we did not take any trade because the market just went bullish from this position over here. Market went bullish, so we are unable to take any trade on Wednesday, but I'm identifying the valid structures. As you can see, I will use the candlestick psychology to identify the structure. If you have any question, you can ask me in the comment section, or you can join our Telegram and chat me up. So this is how we use the trend line to identify valid market structure. We are unable to take any trade on Wednesday because it was just bullish all through. The trend did not respect the structure. So this is what happened on Wednesday. I'm just identifying it for you, and that was how it continued the bullish trend till on Thursday. over here. Okay, the trend continued till on Thursday over here. Now if you take a look at Wednesday, you can see the structures. You can see the structures that was broken. This gave us from, okay, this is from on Tuesday, broke structure up, broke the structure up, then you can see it broke this structure again. This was supposed to come down to this position before going up, but it did not respect it. It broke this structure again. Now this is also supposed to come down before going up, but it came down to this position before going up. Then it just went up. This is supposed to come down, but it did not respect the structure. That was why we did not take any trade. You can see where we've set a buy limit over here, but the market came down here and just went up. So that was how Wednesday just went for us, and we did not take any trade. Now we resume on Thursday morning, and as you can see from the ACR session on Thursday, price came bearish to this position over here. Then it gave us a mini bullish position over here. Just stay with me, I will explain. Just stay with me. It gave us a bullish position to this place, and it gave us a bearish trend again to this position, and that was how we were able to enter a buy position. Now let me explain for you. From this position over here, price broke structure down to this position, broke structure down to this position. Now this was the last structure price broke from on Wednesday. Then immediately price came down during the ACR session. This was 11. Okay, during the ACR session, this was okay, ACR session, this was around 5 o'clock in the morning Nigeria time. Then we resumed the trade by exactly 8 o'clock. So this was where we saw the price. So when it came down, it tested it, it went up. So at this position, we know that we are supposed to enter for a buy, and that was how we entered a buy, because price reversed back to test this break of structure again, and that was how price went up. So that was how we entered that trade on Thursday. So it went up to this position, then it broke this structure over here. Now price is supposed to come back to test this structure. Now let me give you an expo how to know a valid structure if price is going to reverse. If price is going to reverse, it will give you a valid trend, not a weak trend. So if you look at this red candle that started there, this is a strong red candle, but the next that follow is a weak is a bullish candle again. So that is this bullish candle that came up here invalidated this red candle. So if it was series of red candles that followed each other, this would have been a valid trend. So let me leave this one here. So when price went up, the red candle formed, but a green candle formed again. So at the point where the red candle started forming again, before this weak red candle and this one, it was already too close to this trend line. So that was why we did not enter for a buy again, and that was how price just came down and broke the structure bearish again. Now guess what? It broke structure down. This is another valid structure over here. You can see this is another valid structure over here. Then immediately price broke it up again. It created a bullish trend again to this position over here. Then it created a bearish position over. So that was how structures price was just moving on Thursday, and we could not take any more trade on Thursday. We only took one trade on Thursday, and that was how price continued bearish. So it continued bearish to this position over here. So price continued bearish to that position over there. Then it also continued bullish. It gave us a mini bullish trend over here. This was already 6 in the evening. So, and it gave us a mini bearish trend over. Okay, it gave us a mini bearish trend into on Friday. Then on Friday during the ACR session, price continued bullish again. Now I want to show you how we entered our first trade on Friday during the ACR session. I post this trade in the Telegram group as well. You can go there and confirm it. Now the way we entered this trade was through this valid structure over here from on Thursday. So when we saw that price was going up, we knew that this valid structure is the target point that price will reverse, and immediately we set our sell limit there by 8 o'clock in the morning. And when price got there, it gave us our 100 pips immediately before continue in its bullish move. And that was how price broke the structure again to this position. Now this was where we wanted to enter the NFP news. This is a valid structure that was broken over here. So this was where we wanted to enter the NFP news. We waited exactly. This was exactly 12:15 when price was coming down to 130. So we already set our buy limit over here. We expected that price is going to come to this position to retest it before going up, but as we can see, price came down but could not come into our buy limit position, but instead it got to 4302 in reverse, and that was how price just went up during the NFP news. So as you can see, this is a valid market structure strategy, a trend line strategy that we have been using in the market, and you can use this to make money from the market every day if you understand. If you don't understand anything at all, make sure you send me a message with the Telegram so that I will be able to respond to you. Or if you want to be getting our signals, join our Telegram group so that you can get proper signals that you can be using for your trade. So this is how the trade went. Now let me explain our next move on Monday for you. Now as you can see, let me take away this trend line here. As you can see, market went up, but remember this is a valid bearish trend, and this one is just a bullish trend. One bullish candle went up to this position 4369 and it continued bearish again. Now this red candle that continued here invalidated this bullish candle, which means the market is still in a bearish trend, but now this has left up a gap over here. So the market is trying to correct itself before continuing its position. But from what we can see, you can see that the market continued the bearish trend on Friday. It continued the bearish trend till this position over here. Now then it immediately continued a bullish trend over here. Then it also continued a bearish trend to this position. Now guess what? This is what we're expecting in the market on Monday. Now this gap, as you can see, this is a gap. It's a gap, as you can see over here. It's a gap, and it's a very useful information. Now this is a valid, as you can see, this is a valid resistance, a valid support over here. Then this as well is a valid support over here. Now as you can see, this is a valid structure over here, and this is a valid structure over here. Now what we are waiting for is if price should break this structure down, there might be an immediate bullish reversal into this position to break this one. Then immediately price break this one, is going to retest this one and come down again before continue bullish. But if price did not respect this support here and break past this support, it means price is going to retest this support over here. It's going to retest this support over here, and this support will turn to a resistance, then price will continue bearish. So this is what we are expecting our analysis for the market on Monday. So if you found this video educative to you, please like and subscribe to our channel so that we can be able to keep on posting more updates on trendline strategy and more analysis for you in the market. Also like our videos, join us on Telegram to always get our free signals that you can use to make money from the market. So thank you and see you in my next video.